Bailey Spinn, what's going on?
Hello, I'm amazing. How are you?
I'm very excited. We're warm, but we're doing great, right?
Oh yeah, it's super hot, but we're still having fun.
Yeah, I love this outfit. These shoes are so awesome.
Thank you. This is my first time wearing them, and it's been very exciting.
Yeah,
Breaking them in too.
are they comfy? They're
Mostly, I got like muscular calves, so they've been squeezing me a little bit.
about to bust through them a little bit.
Yeah, I keep having to undo them and like
Yeah.
redo them back out.
Oh yeah, that would probably take a long time to take on
It
out.
did. Took like 30 minutes to shoe when I first got them.
She started getting dressed at 6 a.m.
Yeah, literally, I'm trying.
I saw you were at emo night last night, right? How was that?
It was so fun. You just have to be hype and hype up the crowd. And I
Man.
got to pick songs that I love so much. I knew every single word. And I was just trying to hype them up. And I was running around trying to use literally all the energy I had left because it was like
Yeah.
1:30 in the morning. But it was really fun.
I was gonna say I have mad respect for you for doing that. I was toasted after yesterday's festival. There's no way I was emo nighting anywhere. So-
I was just drinking a lot of water and
Yeah.
being kind of calm, listening to the sets, just standing
There
and
you go.
singing and not
yeah.
expelling any energy.
Gotta hydrate, folks. Gotta hydrate. You say that's probably been the biggest highlight for you this weekend so far.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was so cool even to connect with people in the front row,
Mm.
and people even knew I played one of my own songs, and
Yeah.
they knew it, and it was
Very
super
cool.
fun.
Any bands that you got to see this weekend that you're really stoked about?
I loved Pierce the Veil,
Nice.
of course. It was incredible.
They were just here.
No, I saw. I was so excited.
Nice.
I also saw. I saw a lot of people. We the Kings, state
Mhm.
champs.
Very
I didn't get
cool.
to see MCR yet because I was going to emo night, but
Fair.
I'm gonna see them today.
Tonight's the night.
Yeah, it is. I'm super excited.
Very cool. So how long have you been working on music? 'Cause I know you started on social media, correct? And making videos on TikTok and Instagram and
Yes.
YouTube. So were you making music at that point or did it start afterwards?
Honestly, I started making music 2 years ago now, I believe,
Okay.
or three maybe, including the covers I had done. I eased myself into it because I was just a very anxious person, as a lot of us are, and singing in front of a lot of people is pretty vulnerable. So
Yeah.
it took a lot of confidence, and I was just building it up over time and,
Nice.
working my way up to it and slowly integrating the music into my content and then starting to make my own music and finding what genre I like too, because it's all about learning when you're first starting because I had to find the right producer and, the right genre, and it
Yeah.
took a while.
Yeah, it's tough too. It's like throw curveballs to your audience sometimes, like because you're making one style of content, you're doing something that
Mhm.
people obviously love you for, and you follow you for, and you're like, well, I also do this,
Yeah.
and I mean, obviously it worked out for you because they're enjoying it, but it could have gone the other way and be like, well, we don't really like that, and then you have
Yeah.
to kind of build from scratch almost. So
Yeah, I still get some of that. It's very opinionated in my comment section. A lot of people.
the internet
Want
opinion?
it.
No,
I know.
I don't believe it.
There's so much in my comment sections that I
Yeah.
see people saying they miss the old me and what I used to do before,
Oh,
but
my
I just want to do what makes me happy, and I
Yeah.
really like making music, and I wanted to take it seriously, and you kind of have to jump ship, and that's what I did. And as hard as it was, even for me,
Yeah.
it was very exciting, and I've gotten so many new opportunities because of it. So
Mhm.
I'm grateful that I did it, even though it was like not the easiest thing to do.
Yeah, it's weird that people would come at you like that as well because, like, what do they expect you to be unhappy and make the kind of content you don't like
Yeah.
for them? Like, because then it wouldn't be the same. The content wouldn't be as good because you're not enjoying making it. So
That's how I felt too at the end. I feel like my content was kind of taking a hit just because I didn't want to make it.
yeah,
And then I was so passionate about my music, and it just felt like nobody was listening to me because I was having that duality between the content and they were only
Yeah.
focusing on the one thing. So, yeah, jumping over everybody's kind of telling me they want the old Bailey, and I was like, well, I made a video, I said I wasn't that happy
yeah.
as old Bailey, and I was kind of doing it for them, and I wanted to do something for me. I was like, maybe be a little selfish for a second and take
God
some
forbid you
time and
grow,
focus on
right?
my career. Yeah.
Yeah, that's they want to keep you in a little tiny box and hope that you stay the same forever.
They want me to stay in my box, and I
Yeah.
don't want to.
No, not in the hot topic hot box anyway.
I know. I'm like, I'm not in a box. I'm outside of it. I don't want to be in any of them. I'm just
Good.
Bailey.
So what's next for you after this weekend? What do you got planned?
I'm going on tour.
Nice.
I'm literally starting rehearsals on Tuesday, right when I get back, but it's a full US tour, and I'm so
Wow.
excited. It's my first one. I've done a couple shows, but I'm going to be going to 20 cities
Woo.
all across, November and December and the end of October. Actually, I'm
Yeah.
going on Halloween, which should be fun too.
That's fun, yeah. Are you going out by yourself, or are you going with any other artists, or is there a solo tour?
I'm having two openers, Senses and Glimmers. They are amazing. They're very emo.
I know Glimmers
Pretty
are very
pop
cool.
rock. Yeah, they
Yeah,
are
they're
so
great.
good. I love them. Senses is amazing too.
So I feel like is it spelled S-E-N-S-E-S?
Yes, like your senses.
Yeah. Okay. I feel like I probably know 'em, but awesome. All right, I got two more questions for you. I need you to lock in with me on this one because it's gonna be
Okay.
tough. All right, this is tough stuff. On a scale from 1 to 10, Rank the song Bohemian Rhapsody for me. How do you feel about it?
I'd say a good 8.
Good 8?
Good
Solid
8.
8. That's
I'd say
good.
solid 8.
All right.
I was debating 7 for a second there, but
Yeah.
I'd say 8. It's a
8.
classic.
That's commendable. That's an honest answer. Yeah. So that was Pierce Avail's one of their answers for this next question I have for you is what is the greatest song of all time?
That is such a hard question because I'm one of those people, I have a different favorite song like every day because there's
course.
so much music.
Absolutely. What about today? What's your favorite song today?
That's a good question.
You got if I
I
pass
might
you the
have
aux
to
right
say
now, you gotta put a
something.
banger on. What are you doing?
Actually, I saw All That I've Got by The Used yesterday, and
Yeah.
I recently got really obsessed with that song again. And it was just like very magical to see it in person. And I like how they did it slow. So I'd
Very
say
cool.
that was probably my favorite today. And
That's a good
getting
one.
to see it was very special.
Very cool. Awesome. All right, Bailey, thanks so much for hanging out with us in the Hot Topic Hot Box. And look for Bailey on tour. All right.
Yes, thank you.
Take it easy now, and bye-bye.